Welcome back to the Coach's Desk, everyone. Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right. So people, as you can see, these two fine coaches on the screen, and we'll be talking about them from Trackside Podcast in this episode. So I believe what these two coaches, phenomenal coaches, are trying to do this season is going to be changing track and field. Yes, I mean, they would have had their fair share of talents that would have passed through their hands. The likes of Shelley and Fraser Price, Elaine Thompson era, Rashid Broadbell would have passed through the hands of Steve Francis, right? Then you have Alyssa Felix would have passed through the hands of Bobby Kersee. So right there and then, these two coaches are world-class coaches. They are top-class coaches. They know about talents. They know about preparation. They know about periodization. They know about taking the athletes through the different phases of the periodization, whether it be macro, micro, mesocycle. You know what I mean? So this is nothing new to these coaches, and they have been coaching for quite some time. Years they have been coaching. So they would have seen the good and the bad of track and field, the evolution of track and field, and the turn of track and field, so to speak. So these are two phenomenal coaches, and definitely what they're going to be doing this season, I believe, will change track and field. Yes. Why do you say that, Coach's Desk? Well, Shericka Jackson ran 21.4 last season, and with how things are, I definitely believe that she will improve. Yes, I do believe that she will improve significantly. It's another world championship year, so I mean the world record is this close, so I do believe that they possibly want to get that world record. When you look at two of the better talents coming out of Jamaica, the Clayton twins, they are in the hands of a Stephen Francis. You know what I mean? And a lot is expected of them. They open their season, persons are saying that they look a little bit overweight, and some persons have gone to the extent saying that they are worried about the Clayton twins. But then you have the others who are optimistic that anything with Frano it is possible when it comes on to track and field. So there's nothing to worry about. And you have the likes of Janique Brown, who seems to wants to get back into the game, and she's at MVP, and Frano definitely is the man. Remember, she's an athlete that ran 12.4 over 100 meter hurdles already, so it's quite interesting to see where Stephen Francis will take her over the hurdles. Of course, you know, you have the world record holder in Toby, and there are some other athletes out there, but many people believe that Stephen Francis will bring Janique Brown to a next level. You know what I mean? So that is Stephen Francis. When you flip the coin and take a look at what Bobby Kersee has to offer, it's amazing. It is simply amazing, people. Bobby Kersee has Sydney McLaughlin, who actually changed 400 meter hurdles on the women's side tremendously. It happens so fast. Every time she touches the track, it's another record. It's like record upon record, and you probably expect or think that she can go as fast as 49. Yes, 49 over the 400 meter hurdles. But with that said, after doing such exploits over the 4 hurdles, Sydney McLaughlin, through the, I guess, tutelage of Bobby Kersee, harbored thoughts of getting that 400 meter world record. It is a record that has stood for years, Many believe that it can't, but if there's anyone to break it, it's a combination of Sydney McLaughlin and Bobby Kersee. So certainly the track and field fans are waiting. They can't wait to see Sydney McLaughlin take on that 400 meters and do wonders in that event. However, you always know that you have the naysayers who believe that she did it in the hurdles. That was with obstacle. I mean, it's gonna be a bit more difficult because removing the obstacle is a different race strategy, different race plan. But can I drag your memory a little bit? This is not new for Sydney McLaughlin. She did it in high school. She did it at the collegiate level. I mean, she ran some blistering 400-meter splits. So it's nothing new to her. And with the combination of Bobby Kersee, certainly the world record can become a reality. Can become a reality. So we have to look out for that. You have Athing Mu, a wonderful youngster who is a world champion already over 800 meters. Bobby Kersee seems to have a knack for the 400 meters. Wonder if he's going to allow her to double, or she's going to be better over the 800 meters. Listen, this gentleman, these two gentlemen, they are going to be changing track and field in this season. Yes, we have to look out because it's going to be devastating on the track. Not only that, people, Kendra Harrison has also gone to Bobby Kersee. People, it's going to be quite interesting to see these athletes roll out this season in track and field. You know what I mean? Kenny has run 12-2 thereabout in the 100-meter hurdles, and seeing where Toby would have gotten that world record, she's eager to get into that realm because she was once the world record holder. So I mean, she wants to get back there, and she believes that Bobby is the man to bring her to that feat. So it's gonna be pretty interesting going forward. I can't wait for the new season to start to see these two phenomenal coaches going up against each other. It might not be directly because, you know, they have different athletes preparing for different events. However, to see their coaching prowess at work on the track, it is going to be something to look forward to. Who will get a world record first? I mean, Stephen Francis would have had it with Asafa Powell. He had some fast times with, I mean, some other athletes, Shelley Elaine and these athletes. So he knows how to prepare athletes, like I said earlier. But which one of these coaches will actually get their athletes to optimal this season? I mean, Jenna Prandini is also there, and Brandon Miller. And we have to take into consideration that Bobby has trained some of the greatest athletes ever in the sport of track and field. And he's really seen as one of the greatest track and field coaches ever. And of course, Stephen Francis. When Shelley went, nobody was expecting Stephen Francis, and then Ilian Bond. People just are ban. You know what I mean? When it comes on to Stephen Francis, because these coaches would have exemplified themselves, and they would have, what you'd call it, touched the right buttons, so to speak. So where I'm looking forward, I don't know about you, I believe what these two phenomenal coaches will do this season will change track and field forever. You have some young fine coaches coming up, but these two veterans, I want you to tell me, people, what would you use to separate these two coaches? How do you separate them? What can really separate these two fine coaches? I don't know, but I want you to tell me. They are excellent coaches, and some of the things that elude some of the new coaches nowadays. It's a matter of peaking the athletes at the appropriate time. And Stephen Francis has proven it. Bobby Kersee has proven it over the years that they can, peak their athletes at the right time when it matters most for them to run fast. And if that is the same trajectory, I know these coaches would have also evolved with the time. Technological advancement. I mean, they're doing it. Bobby Kersee is in the United States, and I believe that both of these coaches are Nike athletes, coaches. So you know the next part. They will get all the technological advancement that they need, if not most of them. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm just eager to see Bobby Kersee versus Stephen Francis this season. Yeah? Who will come up big? Who will do what they do best and get a world record? Thank you very much, people. This is Coach's Desk, and this is from Trackside Podcast, and definitely we will see you in another video. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.